No, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw News Brief. We're going to try to keep this one brief today, but remember, if you're watching on YouTube, smash that like button right now, man. Let's try to get this one up to 650 likes. Larson, I think that'd be swell.
That'd be fantastic.
In the do?
Summerslam's in the news. Is it happening? Is it not happening? We don't know. Of course, they had to do WrestleMania in the Performance Center. They're doing Money in the Bank on top of Titan Towers in Stamford, Connecticut, or at least some of the matches. So what's going to happen with SummerSlam? Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? We don't know.
Tell me.
Anyways, there was an intrepid Twitter user by the name of Balor Club Guy who reached out to Boston's TD Garden. That's where SummerSlam is supposed to happen. About the status of the show.
Boston.
And as he posted on, or as they posted on Twitter, this is the response, quote, as of today.
Are you going to do this in your best Boston accent?
No.
Really?
How do we know that Balor Club's guy is from Boston? People travel in for
this is the response from Boston's TD Garden.
How do we know that the person who typed up this response, A, has a sort of accent, B, even grew up in Boston? They could have moved to Boston.
Is Kennedy's accent considered a Bostonian accent? Massachusetts. Aren't they from Massachusetts?
So, let me read the dang statement.
Go
okay?
ahead. Sorry.
As of today, we have not received any updates from WWE regarding the changes to SummerSlam, so it's still scheduled as planned. Any updates regarding the event will be posted on our website. We also suggest checking WWE's website and social channels for the most up-to-date information. So WWE's SummerSlam page still exists.
All right.
They're still selling tickets.
I'm going to SummerSlam. I got my mask. Lacey made me a Marvel Comics mask. I'm going to Boston.
Go.
I'm going to Boston.
Go ahead and go.
So I'm assuming that this is totally not going to happen, but
yeah, it's totally not going to happen.
But the thing is, as it was the same case with WrestleMania, I would just speculate, man. WWE's not going to cancel it until they have to cancel it.
Of course.
Mainly, I would think for insurance purposes. I mean, we don't know what things are going to be like in August. We can all assume they're not going to be letting these, what do they call biological bombs, take place. But in any event, I would think that until legally speaking, they're not allowed to do it. WWE can't just cancel because they might not be able to collect on the insurance money they've already.
Yes, exactly. That's the situation that might have been the case with WrestleMania. Yes.
Yeah. So will SummerSlam happen? I mean, I can almost guarantee it won't. But
SummerSlam will happen, just not as planned.
Right. Yeah, in front of people.
It won't be in front of people. They'll do a Performance Center show. They'll do it on the beach or something. I don't know.
They'll do something fun. I think I'm looking forward to this Money in the Bank thing, man. And I think that that's going to sort of open up the world of possibilities that they could, do some cool stuff on the beach. Like on the beach, that'd be a great idea.
Mm-hmm. At least if they can't have these shows in arenas, maybe they'll find ways to take the theme of these shows and do something interesting with them. Like, I don't know, like B-level pay-per-views like Payback. I don't know how they're going to approach that. I don't know what's on the docket after Money in the Bank. Mm-hmm. But that would be interesting if they just take like the theme of the pay-per-view and like, all right, what can we do with this? So like Extreme Rules is in July.
Yeah.
No, they do for Extreme Rules. They go to the Forgotten Sons junkyard and have it there.
Yeah, they could do that. What if they did it Extreme Rules? What if they did it like an empty ECW arena, whatever they're calling that now? Rent that venue out in an empty capacity and have it there. With a bunch of ECW memorabilia. Roadblock. Section off some highway. Have some matches on an empty highway.
There you go. They do it for car commercials. You can do it for an entire pay-per-view.
Right, exactly. All right, man, listen up. 4.5 minutes deep into this news brief.
Yeah.
Huge spoiler. And in fact, potentially, but this totally could be. I was blown away when I heard this morning. So this has to do with the identity of the hacker on Smackdown.
Well, identity or identities.
Okay, hold on, dude. Come on. So if you don't want any info about this, please, by all means, do not keep on watching. Just make sure hit the like button on your way out the door, okay?
Yeah.
Please. So, spoiler alert. Okay? Here we go. Following the initial appearance of the Smackdown hacker, online sleuths have been on the case. Of course, that's what, people are very clever, Larson. People are very clever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, way more clever than I am, yes.
And they're all trying to find out who the person is behind this new GTV-style angle the WWE is running with a mystery superstar. And it seemed at first that our hunches were correct, and it was Mustafa Ali behind the computers because two Twitter users, Gwen Annabelle and James Lynch, discovered that Ali's voice was the one heard in that first appearance. So I didn't know about this one, Larson. I'm assuming they did some modulation to the voice.
Yeah, well, they dropped it. I looked at Gwen Annabelle's tweet. We'll put in the description. She said that she raised the voice 6 semitones, so raise it up in pitch. And for the first and seconds, the first one, it does sound a whole lot like Mustafa Ali.
Okay, yeah.
However, continue on, please.
Okay. During the second video, it sounds more like, and I didn't listen to this one, but according to your notes here, it sounds like Chad Gable.
Well, that was in the video that Gwen put up. First video or first clip of audio, she has still a Mustafa Ali, and you're like, yeah, that sounds like it could be Mustafa Ali. Second still of Chad Gable. It's a small clip of audio, so it's not the full video where he's talking about the keeping your friends close and your enemies closer with the tag teams. It was that video.
Okay.
It's just the very last line, and it sounds like it could be Chad Gable. Yeah, I didn't find it as convincing as Mustafa Ali one. However, this third one is like super convincing.
Dead on. It is. This is the one that I actually heard. The third video, they did the same thing, and it totally and completely sounds.
It was a different dude, a different person doing it. Go ahead.
Okay, right. Sounds exactly like Xavier Woods. I mean, it. You can tell. You can totally tell. And on top of that, the latest video was posted. The original video was posted on a Twitter account with the handle, the name @TheMessageWWE. In that account's biography are coordinates, and by the way, that account's up to like 160, 170,000.
Well, apparently, what it was, they repurposed an old account.
WWE did?
Yeah, because it said the account was created in 2010.
But we don't know what that old account is, huh? Because
Fightful reported that it was the Stand Up for WWE account. I guess that campaign's no more.
Yes, remember that campaign? Yeah. What a mess. Okay. So there's some coordinates that I was looking at, and I was like, I should really type these in somewhere, and then I just didn't. But apparently somebody else did, and apparently the coordinates are from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, and of course, @GiftSkull, Twitter user, points out that Xavier Woods used to use the ring name Consequences Creed in Impact. So is it Xavier Woods? Is it Mustafa Ali? Is it Chad Gable? Is it all three? Do they even know who it is? Because I suspect they have a lot of people doing these voices. Yeah. Because they know that Twitter.
People are going to try to figure it out, and they're doing a bunch of voices to throw people off. Yeah. Like Cactus Jack. He used to be billed from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. It's not going to be Mick Foley.
Probably not.
Yeah, my sense is, so they had the first one, Mustafa Ali, based on the pattern of light. People are going to think, oh, it's going to be Mustafa, because it fits with what he had on his chest and his hand going out for his entrance.
Yeah.
So then they throw Chad Gable out there to get people off on a different path. Now Xavier Woods to get people off another path. I think these are all swerves. I don't think any of these people are going to be the hacker. I went through the list of people. I have a harebrained theory I'll throw out there. It probably isn't going to happen.
Good, I like it.
As far as who the hacker might be. And I think the Truth or Consequences thing is just because this person's out to expose the truth, and if you're not willing to accept the truth, consequences will happen.
It's good
because you're not embracing that. I'm going to say it's Lars Sullivan.
Oh, interesting.
Given that what's happened to him in recent months.
Oh wow, that would be dark, or it would at least be not dark. It'd be ballsy.
Yeah. He would make the story would essentially be, given what happened to him, he comes and says, all right, I'm here because of what happened to me. Because I was kind of wondering, we'd heard he had some anxiety or panic attack issues.
Yeah.
And I always kind of wondered if that was tied to, specifically that bulletin board stuff he was doing. Like he was really worried that was going to come out or something. I don't know.
I don't know what he'd be more worried about, the pornography or the message board stuff.
I don't know.
I would think the pornography.
So, anyways, it could be the idea like, hey, I had this stuff that I did, and I, other people here in WB, they may have some stuff they've done that they may not be proud of, and rather than carrying that anxiety, now that that is out there, I have been freed from that anxiety, and I am setting out to free other people of that anxiety by exposing their secrets. So, I mean, it could be an interesting way to twist what has gone on with him.
It's one of those great ideas that they would never do, because what would that do? That would just direct the massive audience that isn't really tuned into, like, the ins and outs and stuff. Yeah. It would just direct them straight to the internet. I love the idea, though. I think it's fantastic. I think it'd be wonderful. And on top of that, they've always emphasized in NXT anyways how smart of a guy he was. He's the brainiac monster guy. I think that'd be spectacular. That'd be really cool.
I mean, it probably isn't going to happen, but that's what.
Also, the people who are talking don't have lisps.
Well, so far, but I think we've had 3 videos, 3 different people doing the talking on them.
Yeah.
I would expect for the 4th video be someone else entirely different.
It'd be rad. So just last night at Impact's Rebellion. Thank you.
Rebellion.
Sami Callihan tapped out to Ken Shamrock, and then OVE attacked Ken Shamrock, and Sami Callihan attacked OVE and basically disbanded it.
Yeah.
How awesome. And this is less likely than Lars Sullivan. How awesome would it be if they brought back Solomon Crow as the hacker, but this time actually booked him kind of cool?
Yeah. Well, he's been doing a hacker gimmick in Impact.
I know.
Callihan.
Exactly. He's been doing the Solomon Crow thing there. So just bring it on over to WWE. That'd be great.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be great. I don't know how keen he would be to go to WWE, though. So I was looking at the Smackdown roster. Basically, if you take out Gable and Mustafa Ali, assume since they've already done the voice for this, that they're out of contention to actually be the hacker. There's not a whole lot of people who aren't really doing anything. You got Bo Dallas. Seems unlikely. I don't know. Granted, Lars has been out with injury for a while. I don't know how close he is to return, but that's the same case with Xavier Woods. He's still rehabbing his torn Achilles. And I thought, well, maybe Ember Moon, but she's probably a good 4 or 5 months out from returning from her own torn Achilles. So
they could, but they could carry this out.
Oh yeah,
endlessly.
Obviously.
And the cool thing is, I mean, they repurposed this account. It seems like it's less and less likely that they're going to go down the original route, which I thought it would be. We'd never find out, and it would be dropped immediately. So hopefully,
well, give it time. That could still happen.
That could totally still happen. Oh man, I'm hoping for Solomon Crow, man. That'd be great.
That'd be cool. I just want something interesting. Like
me too. I want somebody out of the blue, like somebody from like some guy from NXT that we haven't heard about.
Yeah. And I was going through the NXT roster, and I just didn't find anybody that necessarily fit.
Yeah.
Not that Lars Sullivan necessarily fits, but I just thought, well, given his last couple
the Lars
years,
Sullivan thing, actually, your idea for that makes all the sense in the world. But that's the problem. It makes too much sense. Plus, WWE does want people hunting down Lars Sullivan's pornography videos. So... Oh man. Anyways, what a great conversation that was. More great conversations on the way. Larson, our 24/7 champion, is probably going to be done with the WWE.
Oh, I don't think there's any probably about it. He has probably, because the reigning defending WWE 24/7 champion is going back to the NFL. News broke yesterday that not only was Gronk seriously entertaining a move back to the NFL, like within an hour of that rumor getting out, he had been traded from the Patriots, the New England Buccaneers, to be reunited with his former teammate Tom Brady.
Yep.
No word yet on what will happen with the 24/7 title, but WWE did send a statement to ESPN, which read, quote, "Congratulations to Rob Gronkowski, the current WWE 24/7 champion, on his return to football. Per the rules of the 24/7 title, Gronk must defend his championship at all times in any location. He could be celebrating a touchdown pass from Tom Brady anytime, anywhere."
So do you think that he will take a roll-up at some point somewhere on WWE TV in the next couple of weeks?
Well, within the next month at least. Well, or I don't know if he'll be on WWE TV at Performance Center. They might do something what they did with Riddick Moss when he lost the title R-Truth.
Yeah.
Where Gronk's, I don't know, at a party at his house, R-Truth shows up, rolls him up, he gets the title.
Is it going to be Truth or is it going to be Mojo?
to be Truth or Mojo, one of the two.
I think Gronk is probably going to demand that it's Mojo.
Perchance.
He's my friend. He's my friend. Anyways, man, we got 2 episodes of wrestling on tonight. One of them's called NXT. Shall we do a preview?
Yes, we shall. Go ahead, Steve.
Finn Balor, real, and Velveteen Dream go one-on-one in, I'm assuming, a wrestling match. Although Velveteen Dream,
I would assume so,
seemed to want to have sex on him last week, so I don't know.
Tegan Knox and Shotzi Blackheart face off with Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez.
Oh, that'll be good.
That'll be good.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to this, man. El Hijo del Fantasma debuts against Jack Gallagher. We get to see more of his tattoos.
Yeah, man, his tattoos are insane.
They're man, price of admission right there.
Oh yeah. Who got tatted up quicker, him or TJP?
Hey, you know what though? TJP's looked really good, but in terms of like, oh my God, what did he just do? Jack Gallagher.
Oh yeah, it was shocking because I think at least TJP had a tattoo or two before.
TJP had looked like he had been like something was missing because his tattoos fit so good. It was like, oh wow, those look great on you. Jack Gallagher, not so much. Jack Gallagher, he looked like he fell into one of those fake tattoo machines.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little while to get used to. Kushida and Tony Nese clash in interim NXT Cruiserweight title tournament action. That should be a fun match.
That's going to be great for 25 minutes. And then, so did you see, wasn't Drake Maverick on,
He's on the bump today, yeah.
The bump was today? Okay.
Yeah.
Did he say anything of interest? Do you know?
I think he said something to the effect of, I'm going to make WB regret letting me go based on my performance in the Cruiserweight tournament.
Oh, okay. He wasn't making threats. That's good. I am still kind of surprised they let him go because that dude can do a lot of stuff. He could do a lot of stuff. He fills a lot of boxes. Anyways, he's going to be taking on Jake Atlas in a Group A interim NXT Cruiserweight title tournament match. Jake Atlas might get the upset here just by virtue of the fact that he's still with the company, man.
Exactly. Next, we'll do AEW. First up in TNT title tournament action, Darby Allin versus Sammy Guevara. I'd assume this would be your main event.
Oh my God, this is going to be good. That's going to be, oh man.
They should give these guys a half hour.
I can't wait till 20 years from now. These guys are going to be like main eventing WrestleMania or something. You know
the
what
way
I mean?
Darby Allin's wrestling, I don't think he'd be wrestling in 20 years.
Oh, he's a smart kid. He'll just juice up like Ospreay and be a brawler. I shouldn't say that. I should not publicly say so. He is big though. He
jacked,
is
man.
so low.
You eat right. You work out all
Give him the benefit. Absolutely.
Exactly.
I take it back. It was a joke. It was a joke. But that is a testament to how well he's doing getting jacked. He looks like a guy who's on the... He's huge.
He's massive, man.
He is, man.
I guess in self-isolation, he's just eating a lot of calories and working out all the time.
Seems like it, man. He's sitting there writing a script writing a promo and like, Anyways, Kip Sabian versus Dustin Rhodes. That's going to be a good one, too. Dustin said he's going to retire if he loses this match. Mm-hmm. So he's totally going to win this match.
Oh, yeah. Next up, Orange Cassidy versus Jimmy Havoc. That should be fun.
That'll be a blast. Oh, man, this last one, this is price of admission. Wardlow in action. What does that mean? He's facing Chris Benoit? What does that mean? He's in action. Maybe that's how they do it on the network.
Yeah, no, I know.
In singles action, Wardlow. Who's he fighting on Monday Nitro? Oh, Benoit. That's why they can't say his name. Hey, you see the Dino Bravo thing yet?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
We're going to review it for Sunday, though, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool, awesome. Well, hey, thanks to everybody tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. I think we got a new patron. I'll give him a shout out on tonight's AEW episode. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.